This video will give a little introduction to our plugin Trader and how it can be used to import and export MA3 objects and manage their dependencies. In this example, we'll focus on two identical base show files used by two different programmers who want to combine their programming into one show file. I'll open the show file named Trader1. And here you can see we've got some sequences, a song master, and then some flash hit sequences, which are programmed into a timecode like this. I've got an empty sequence pool window, which we'll come to later because this is where we'll be importing the new sequence information into. I've also got some more presets, which are being referenced by the song master, such as intro, verse, chorus, bridge, and instrumental look. And then we've got our base presets, which are common between the show files: colors, positions, gobos, and groups. In this example, the programmer using this show file would be outputting to stage. Meanwhile, we could have another programmer with a duplicate of this show file programming a second song using the same base presets for color, position, and gobo, but creating new all presets and new content in their version of the show file. We'll go ahead and open the show file called Trader2. In here, you can see the programmer has created a second set of sequences along with some new all presets ready to export to the other show file. Now what we want to do is export this new song and import this into the main show file. To do this, we type collect into the command line and then tap on the timecode pool object. With Trader, you can collect any single object or group of objects. For example, a master sequence, some presets, or a whole data pool. The reason we're using timecode in this example is because Trader will automatically gather all dependencies of that object, and since this is a time-coded performance, the timecode references all of the sequences included in the song, and those sequences reference the presets we need to export. So with the timecode collected, I'm going to run Trader and click Export. You'll see it's collected song2 timecode and then all of the related dependencies. The advantage of using Trader compared to the standard import-export in MA3 is that you can select which dependencies are exported and imported. Trader always exports all dependencies, but ticking or unticking them during export just provides guidance for the import process. That speeds things up, especially when the importing programmer is short on time and doesn't want to review everything. For this example, I'm going to leave everything ticked so that when importing, I can choose what I want to keep and what I want to leave out. You can select an export location. I'm going to use the MATools USB drive, but you could also select an IP location if you're networked to another console. I select MATools from the drop-down list and hit Export. It offers us a name, which you can leave the same or rename however you like. That's now exported from our Trader2 show file. We are now going to load the Trader1 show file back up. Then I'm going to run Trader, click Import, select the MATools drive, and select the file we've just exported. Looking through the import window, I can expand each object category to see what is being imported. With Trader, you can select or deselect entire pools or a single item to exclude from the import. We want to import the new all presets, so we'll leave these ticked. I can see it's going to try importing some gobos, but I know these haven't changed, so I'm going to untick gobos from the list. That means Trader won't import them. Next, looking at sequences. I know I need these, so we'll leave this section ticked. Groups. I know these haven't changed, so I'll untick groups. Positions. I've actually made edits to these on this console, so I want to keep my versions. I'll untick positions to make sure the references stay local. Appearances. I'm not importing those. And color. Same deal. I've likely adjusted colors on my console to match real fixtures on stage, so I'll leave those out as well. Now we hit Import and Trader will do its thing. You'll get a pop-up showing what was imported and whether it was successful. You'll also get the option to delete the import file or keep it. So now in this show file, you'll see everything has come across, the new sequences, the all presets, and the timecode, all exactly as they were in the programming file. And here's a key point. Because Trader handles the order of import of the objects, all of the references remain intact. So when my sequences reference positions or all presets, they now reference my local presets. Trader aims to give you much better flexibility over importing objects with dependencies and allows for a clean modular workflow during previous programming where multiple programmers might be involved in programming the same show. To find out more, visit our website at MATools.